amigos. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. And this is the last and third day of our Washington, D.C. vlog. If you've missed vlog 1 and 2, definitely check them out. I'll leave them linked in the description box below. But now, we are going to La Casa, the house of my best friend. What you reading there, girl?
George Washington.
I am George Washington. Oh. Yo, she loves autobiographies, man. Anna, you have to behave. We're gonna go. Vamos a la casa de mis amigos. We're going to my friend's house.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Carmen?
No. Their names is Georgie and Georgina.
We're in New York.
Pedestrian passenger unloading. Maybe I should let you guys off.
Okay, we're here in the pouring rain. Where do you think we are? Can you look at this? Is this gonna give you any hints?
George Washington's house.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, are you there?
Yeah.
You're nuts.
It's where he lives.
Your friends?
With his friends?
Your friends.
George.
With my friends now, I was kidding. So you guys, we are in Mount Vernon, George Washington's home museum. I mean, there's a lot going on. And today they're supposed to have the American Revolutionary War going on. But since it's raining, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm so sad because it's like the main reason we came here. But it's okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Sweet cake.
Yeah, it's all based on the real 18th century recipe that was, of course, eaten by George Washington and his whole
Army. Oh,
and there were actual bakers who went on campaigns with them. So, of course, these kind of camps, like, well, they needed lots of food, so there were lots of people baking and cooking and like having lots of animals with them and things. So here you can actually see how it was really done, and especially the recipes based on the grain that they used back then. It's ground here by the miller who's right there.
Hey, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and definitely make sure the bell is on. It will notify you when a new video goes up. ¿Cómo trata? ¿Te gusta?
I bet it doesn't taste bad.
We good?
This house.
No.
They're building it. I think they're taking it down.
Ooh, the geography.
Some of the instruments on the table and around you are stuff that we use, and the better part of them are originals, so you wouldn't touch them too much. It's a tape measure.
Is how long?
That's a tape measure.
Your mind is going to explode when I tell you that each link is 7.92 inches long. But that's not very important. What's important is that this whole chain stretches out to 66 feet, and you'll say, well, what big deal, 66 feet? But if you take 80 times 66 feet, you will get 1 mile. And if you take 10 square change, you'll get an acre. And so it was, the original intent was to make English measurements easy with the chain.
You know how we have Google Maps telling us where to go?
Yeah.
They didn't have that. What did they have to do?
They had to make maps.
They had to draw it, right? And they didn't have, what didn't they have back then?
GPS.
Yeah.
Mommy would have been lost real quick.
I know, I'm terrible with directions.
We take the wrong path every day, and it would take like 38 hours to go to your mom's house.
I am. You guys, I don't know names of streets. I'm like, make a right at the McDonald's, then a little hoop to the hoop, and then you see a park at the left, and then you turn there. Like, it's bad. George's garden, y'all. Oh, it looks just like the day he left it. That was the gardener's house, Nana.
How?
I don't know. They just said gardener's house.
That's where we lived.
That was a salt house. We got a spinning house over there. Oh, it's gorgeous.
This is where Gammy would have worked.
Gammy would have worked here.
Clothing, making cheese.
Gabby would have loved this house with all the sun.
Well, look who it is.
Here.
Who's that?
That's all locked. That's it is. I don't have a key.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Bonjour.
Welcome you to my farms. And I am not an actor. I don't stand up on a stage. I'm happy to engage you in conversation, answer your questions. Sir, may I ask you a question? Are you a wilderness man? No time for a shave?
I am.
Are you going to be going back to the wilderness anytime soon?
Yeah, so had a season.
That makes sense then. In my day, men tend to be clean shaven, unless they are seafarers or mountain men.
Oh.
Which I understand. Do you know this gentleman?
No.
No.
Well, I'll allow him to introduce himself because I can never get all of his names straight. I know him by a much simpler name.
My manners do excuse me for my lack of an introduction. My name is Marie-Joseph Paul Ivroc Gilbert du Motier, the Marquis de Lafayette. But you may call me Marquis, or General for short, as it is, as His Excellency has said, a bit easier to remember.
Goodly number. I was mostly concerned with the youngins.
She loves
So
Benjamin.
Dr. Franklin was over in Paris, and what was he doing? He was enlisting European officers for the American cause of independence. Can you imagine if you were born and it would be determined at your birth that you would be a soldier, or you might be a coal miner, or you might be perhaps a king if you were a prince?
Were you
A sneak attack.
Were you Benjamin Franklin's friend?
Was I Benjamin Franklin's friend? I am very happy to say I am Benjamin Franklin's friend. He is the sage, which means the smartest man, the sage of Philadelphia. And he and I have enjoyed a great deal of conversation. We enjoy our Madeira wine from time to time. And he is a man who always seems to say exactly the right thing at exactly the perfect time. So when men of different thinking are arguing and arguing and arguing, but we need to get to a compromise where everybody can agree, it's Dr. Franklin who frequently sets the work in progress by saying just the right thing. It's a remarkable fellow.
And she has something else to show you. Show him the book.
Oh, you have a book about Dr. Frank? Oh, about myself? No one's written a book about me. I can't imagine. Governor.
What did you tell us about Benedict Arnold?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Madam, if you need a seamstress, we can arrange something for you before you leave here.
Could you please? I need a number. No.
Yeah.
Was that cool or no?
Yeah.
You met George Washington. He's only alive here. Isn't that crazy?
Why isn't he alive in New York?
He can't be because he died, right? So his spirit, that's his spirit, is alive only here in Mount Vernon.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes there's a lot of Zianas.
No. I'm so upset because there's two battle reenactments. One's at, I think it was 11:30 in the morning, and then 3:30. The morning one has been canceled, but we planned on leaving at about 1. So, George Washington's house. So we're about to go inside. Right there is a slave house. I think that was a slave house. And sadly, I cannot record anything when we're in there, so sorry. Do you want your own camera?
Yes. Oh my god, you got me my own camera. I'm gonna take pictures inside.
No, you can't take pictures.
I know. And I get to flip the little car like this. And I get to see the picture. You're the best mom I ever had.
I hope I'm the only one. La única. Can I get a gracias?
Thank you, Mommy. You're the best.
Mommy's up here, not in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So just exited the house and look at the view. Look at this view. This could be our backyard one day. All of this. All of this. Look at this amazingness. What? Gunnar.
Don't move,
Oh my gosh, George Washington would not be very pleased with you.
Just sit still, okay?
Is that poop or mud?
Mud.
Oh. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What are you guys sewing?
I'm sewing a petticoat right here.
So is she.
Oh.
We're doing some embroidery. I'm making a cap, so some mantua making, which is 18th century dressmaking, some millinery, which is kind of fashionable accessories to the wardrobe.
So this was the wash house. How did they used to wash the clothes back in the day? 1700s?
They had to get the clothes, put it in like a pot that has water,
Uh-huh.
and like swish it around.
Scrub it, right? They had like, oh! a rack that they scrubbed it hand by hand. Can you believe you would have to have done that? Now mommy puts it in the washer, right? That didn't exist back then. Ooh. Whoa, George Washington's pimped out. Right, Nana.
You thought our car was dirty.
So now we're headed to Washington's tomb. Here it is. Now this is how they used to cook when they went out on war. We were walking away and Ziana's like, Daddy, she wants to go with it. She's so nervous. Go, Mommy, go. Look, she's looking for you. She said, come. So he's a merchant that would sell all that stuff. You got sugar, cinnamon, anise, salt, tobacco. Nana, that's for smoking right there. I just find it really weird that I love all this history stuff, but growing up, didn't care much for it. Huh? Tell me.
Please come in, Lady Washington is inside.
I heard.
Yes.
Wait, see. Do you want to meet? Do you want to meet Lady Washington?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I haven't missed much. President's lady as I've been the general's lady, and I was the first.
Yes.
So that's how they called me. I wished the general, had made a great statement by choosing the plainest possible title for the chief executive. Well, remember, immediately following our War of Independence, no one in the country, no one wanted him to be the president. Did you know they didn't want George Washington to be the president?
Wow.
Many people have told us that when he refused to be king, it changed the entire world. For until that time, no victorious
Wow, they didn't want a president. They wanted king and queen.
And of course, he didn't expect we came back to Mount Vernon.
2,000 years later.
And it's pouring. Let's go, let's go. Showing us how they reconstructed the image of George Washington. Because remember, guys, there's no pictures. There's only paintings of what he looked like. Or maybe what he wanted us to think that he looked like. It's George, as a young lad. Gunnar found finally on this trip. You guys, I just want to show off how intelligent my Buddha is. She saw that cartoon drawing and she's like, that's what Benjamin Franklin did. And I'm like, is it? Yeah. And I can verify that by reading that. Hurry, hurry. Movie. We're coming. Ah! We made it. Ooh. That's how cold it was. Can you imagine being
Backed by sleet and high winds, Washington's boats struggled to cross in the face of huge chunks of river ice.
This is how it was?
Yeah. And the little film is over. Looks like the men in our lives took a little Mimi. Babe. She woke her ass up. Daddy and son.
He said he's gonna catch him a week or two.
Goodbye, George Washington. Now we're headed back to the original capital of America, Nueva York. The Mount Vernon tour was amazing. I definitely recommend you reading up on George Washington, especially the book that Ziana has by Brad Metzler. It's a children's version, it's an autobiography. It's really, really good. She knew a lot that was going on. I just love being in the history and seeing it all in your face. So I definitely recommend coming here. If you're coming to DC, it's only 35 minutes away. Buddha and Gunner. Chapito and Buddha. Ziana and Gunner. Was this a good weekend? Yeah! Oh my gosh, okay. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to watch more of our weekly vlogs. And let me know in the comments below which about the vlog. Until then, adios! Thank you so much for watching, mis amigos. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And definitely comment below. It will help us on YouTube. And until next time, adios!